Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the channel today. I can't wait to get into your reading. I don't know why, it's got a really interesting energy around it. So I'm going to start straight away. Welcome, by the way, if you've not been to the channel before. Look at how quick they're giving me cards already. Wow. Oh, we have happy success. There's an excitement about this reading already. We have the honouring path. Gosh, there's so much positive energy around today, honestly. Look at this. We have optimism. I might have to move my candle slightly. Just move that over slightly. We have happy success, honouring path, optimism, and we have travel. Interesting. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have conflict, which is a slightly different energy. So we'll find out what that's all about in just a moment. Scorpio, you're celebrating something. If you're not already, then there's something upcoming that you're really, really happy about. This to me feels like an achievement of some sort. It could be a family celebration. Obviously, it's a general reading. It'll be different for all of you. But this to me feels like some sort of achievement, particularly because it's next to the honouring path. So this is about you getting some sort of recognition for an achievement that's yours, I believe, Scorpio. You know, here you are, centre of attention. Here you are enjoying that attention. But I don't feel it's not sort of any arrogance or anything like that. This is something that you deserve, Scorpio. This is something that you are really happy about, and you know other people are happy for you too. Look at the applause from this audience. So I don't know what this is for you. Do let me know in the comments down below. But something really good is either coming up for you or you're feeling this energy at the moment. They've just said to me stroke of luck. So I don't feel that this, whatever this is, you may have put work into it, you may have put a lot of work into it, but equally, luck may be on your side here. So for some of you, this could be something that has come your way that you weren't expecting, and there's this sudden celebration as a result. What it's doing is bringing a lot of light into your life, giving you that optimism that, you know, just helps you along your way. It may be that you know, for a while hadn't been feeling so great, but this is almost like a new lease of life for you, Scorpio. It's very exciting. I'm beginning to wonder if some of you have won some sort of holiday because we do have travel. Could be that you've won or work towards some sort of new contract in work that will involve you traveling more. Or it simply could be that you've suddenly got the funds available to be able to travel to visit friends and family. Not sure. We'll find out in a moment, but you've definitely got the travel card here. I'm not going to focus too much on the conflict that we saw at the bottom of the deck because I think that is in the distance. But I think that maybe we'll learn more about that in the tarot. That's what I think. I went off on a train of thought there, sorry. Right, I'm going to go straight into tarot because I want to know what this is all about. It's looking really exciting for you. And as I say, the energy was just lovely when I started the reading. So tell us about this, please, Spirit. Okay, we have the moon. So it could be that the success is linked to something that was hidden for a long time. Maybe something that you don't know about. For some of you, it may be some form of inheritance from someone that you barely knew. It could just be something that you just weren't expecting that comes out of the blue. Whatever it is, there's something that you're really happy about. For those of you that have been taking exams and things, this could simply be that you've done better in your exams than you thought. Therefore, you're really happy. You weren't expecting it. Came out of the blue. They've just said to me, you're cleverer than you thought, Scorpio. It may be for some of you that, you know, there's been a secret that's been kept. King of Cups is very much an emotional energy, but also a very nurturing energy. But you see on this, in this particular deck, the King of Cups is, you know, holding his own counsel. He's sitting on an island on his own, but he's kind of there as a nurturing presence for the animals that are around him on this card. And it kind of feels like this was something that you were focused on that would benefit you, but the result of it might be quite unexpected. That's a really interesting energy, that is. Because, you know, whatever it is, it benefits you directly, puts you in the limelight, but it also, you know, has a knock-on effect for those people that you care about, even the animals you care about, you know, around you. What is this, Scorpio? It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm so intrigued. Why are we seeing the honouring path, please? We see the Lovers. People close to you are going to be extremely happy. I do feel that you're sort of working on something that you're passionate about. Although this isn't sort of I don't always read this card as like a passionate card. I read it as more a sort of a twinning energy, a loving energy, things coming together, you know. This is why I say about you working on it, because I do think that even though the result is unexpected, I do think there's something you're working towards that is going to work out for you, because it does put you on the map, so to speak. Why are we seeing optimism? Thank you. Yeah, there's been some learning done here, as we see. Page of Swords. I do think that you are... I think people have maybe been watching your progress and wondering how things are going to be. It may be that there's things that you've had to keep an eye on. Things that, as I say, maybe you've been hiding things from other people that you can now announce to the world, Scorpio. But whatever it is, the lessons are learned. There's more clarity to this situation. And they've just said to me, truth be told. So maybe there's something that has come up, a piece of information you've been waiting for. You know, it may be as a result of you stepping into this limelight, Scorpio, that somebody comes forward with some form of offer, or it may make things a lot clearer, you know, moving forward. As I say, it's different for everybody. So please take from this whatever resonates, but it's almost like you've stepped in to a new experience, almost, because something's become clear as a result of whatever this achievement is, or this gain is. It's given you a new optimism and the clarity from the lessons you've learned along the way to move forward. But there's also something here about being watchful. Either someone is watching your progress, or you feel that, I don't mean that in a negative way, I mean in a positive way, or maybe you've been watching and waiting to see what happens in this situation. Why do we have travel, please? Yeah, you're definitely moving forward. It's almost like, you know, you're saying, okay, I may have had to watch and wait. I may have faced some obstacles along the way, but now I can bypass the obstacles and move forward with my life. That's why we have the travel card. It's about forward movement. There's been challenges. I do feel there's been challenges. There may be challenges ahead as well, because we see this at this end of the reading, and this may be why conflict has come up. But yeah, you definitely can overcome whatever these challenges are. The presence of the Six of Swords tells us that you're overcoming these obstacles. So I don't see anything major. I certainly don't feel it in the energy. I feel very concentrated all of a sudden. It's almost like the excitable energy has given you that optimism to move forward, but then you're focusing on how that move forward is going to be. And you know there's going to be challenges. I don't think that's news to you, to be honest, Scorpio. Why do we have conflict though, Spirit? What's that about? Oh, I missed it, sorry. I keep missing the card. Here we go. Justice. So it may be that, you know, in the past there has been conflict about an issue. It may be that it's been a rumbling issue all the way through. There's going to be justice. Things are going to balance out. You know, there's going to be a sense of fairness to it. So this may be about, this energy may be about you overcoming some sort of obstacle that's been in the past because of this news, because of this gain of some sort. As I say, it could be a job. It could be there's been some conflict because there was other people applying for a job. You know, it's something of that nature. It's nothing major. This feels very much like a reading of personal achievement, Scorpio. It's not a romance reading. It just feels like this is about your personal development, your personal achievement, and you overcoming, you know, obstacles on your new path, basically. That's fantastic to know. Let's just see what this one is. Yeah, it's going to involve some creativity. It's going to involve, I think you're going to have such a, the page of pups. There may be dogs involved, who knows? I said a page of pups. But the Page of Cups is the youngest of the pages. Very playful, very creative, you know, likes to enjoy life, doesn't care if he gets messy, you know. So I think there's going to be pure enjoyment. Whatever you do moving forward, you will overcome any obstacles, as I've already said, but you're also going to really enjoy this in quite a childlike way. It's going to give you that new lease of life and excitement that, you know, you've wanted for quite a long time. You're going to be a lot clearer as well on the way forward. That's, you know, for your personal progression, your personal development. We have, again, page energy, new things to discover, new things to find, but also feeling a lot more grounded. Pentacles give us a grounded energy. So that's, you know, wow. The readings today have been so amazingly positive. It's been fantastic. I'm just going to pull this together then with some Moonology. If you've watched the channel before, you know I love my Moonology cards. Fiery climax approaches. So yeah, I wonder if this is to do with an employment situation for some of you, because we've had some conflict, but I do think that, you know, you're suddenly going to feel like you've really achieved here. And, you know, it's something that you're passionate about. What else do we want Scorpio to know, please? Surrender to the divine. So, you know, on this journey, you're here with a load of optimism. You know, if you still feel that maybe there's things hidden or things you don't know or things you want guidance on, you know, just ask Spirit, the angels, God, whoever it is that you talk to in spiritual realms. You know, they're there to support you. And we have two more, do we? Okay. Look at this. It's so positive for you, Scorpio. A win-win outcome is forecast. And this, it's interesting this, because this card has come up a few times today, and we have a new romantic cycle coming up. I don't feel this is a romance reading. And as I said, for one of the other signs, this is the energy this card is giving off today. And that is that this is about you finding your passion. This is about your self-love, your advancement, your self-development. It's almost like you're falling in love with your new life, basically, because I just see something really falling into place for you. Love that. Love that, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that's helped some of you. And if it has, please do drop me a like. And please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to join us on the journey. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. And I'll speak to you all again really soon. Bye for now.